So these are basically the bands. It will be calculated, the tax will be calculated exactly like income tax, so that like the band system. So up to £150,000 at the rate of 0%, from £150,000 to £250,000 at the rate of 2%, and likewise 5% if it is over £250,000 for the non-residential property. Right, so example is given. What is the stamp duty land tax on the purchase of shop valued at £350,000? So the value is £350,000. We know it is a non-residential property. It is a commercial property. So £150,000 at the rate of 0%, and from £250,000 to £150,000 it will be at the rate of 2%, which is £100,000 at the rate of 2%, and then 350 minus £250,000, which is £100,000 at the rate of 5%, which is £5,000. So the total amount is £7,000 on the non-residential property. However, for residential property the tax rates are different. So it says on £350,000, if it is a residential property, what would be the tax on that? Now the calculation is given below. Now there is a little mistake here in this calculation. If you can spot the mistake, you are clever enough. Just pause the video here and spot the mistake in this answer. There's a little mistake in here. Right, first £125,000 at the rate of 0%, and from £125,000 to £250,000, the remaining amount £125,000 at the rate of 2%. So £250,000 has already been taxed. Total amount is £350,000. So the remaining amount is £100,000. So that is the mistake here. It is not 350 minus 250 is equal to £100,000, not £150,000. So it is £100,000 at the rate of 5%, which means it would be £5,000. So £5,000 plus 2,500 plus £0 it is equal to how much? 7,500. Right? So the answer would be 7,500 here. Right, then below that it says a higher rate. Now sometimes if you have one property and you're buying another property as well, which is not a replacement of the old property, then additional rate of 3% will also be applied. So additional 3% will apply if the individual buys second property. It is not a replacement of the first property, or if company buys the first property. So for companies, it does not need to be a second property. Even if it is the first property, there will be additional rate. If individual disposes of old property within 3 years of the purchase of the new property, then the claim can be made to refund the additional tax paid if you have sold within 3 years. Higher rate does not apply if the consideration is less than £40,000. And exemptions to stamp duties on transfer with no consideration. If it is a gift, say for example, or if it is a charity, then the stamp duties won't be applied in that case. Right? Right then, so that's end of our this video lectures. Stamp duties, trusts and all that stuff. Stamp duties are very, very important as far as this chapter was concerned. Otherwise, trusts are not examined as far as calculations are concerned. However, you must be aware of the principal charge and the exit charge, and what would be the exit charge after first 10th anniversary and before the 10th anniversary, right? And this bit quick succession relief, it is also one of the important topics, and it is very often examined. So please make sure you're comfortable with that as well. I will see you in the next video lecture, and we will continue with corporation tax. Goodbye.